Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the CE Tool Den. On today's episode, we got the all new, brand new Craftsman demolition screwdrivers. These are a Gen 2 screwdriver, not the fact that they had a demolition, but they revamped the screwdriver line from the Gen 1s to the Gen 2s. They didn't have a demolition screwdriver in the Gen 1, but they're redoing all their screwdrivers from Gen 1 with the bimaterial grips to a comfort bimaterial Gen 2 version. We're going to open it up and show you what they kind of look like. And they included in their this version beaters, aka demolition screwdrivers. So we're going to open it up after the package and show you guys this stuff in action and talk about it and compare it to some of the old ones. Not only have they created this demolition style screwdrivers, but they were very limited into the offerings of what kind of tips they had in the screwdriver lines. They've included some really long 18-inch, 16-inch, I can't remember, it's either one or the other or both, and 12-inch screwdrivers now for the new line. They're including now Torx, square 1, square 2s, and I don't think it was a square, they might have been a square 3 and 4, but I'm not sure, or a 0 in that line. They're doing all new precision screwdrivers. There's a whole bunch of new screwdrivers coming from Craftsman, and they're supposed to be 20% stronger tips than the Gen 1s. So we're gonna test these out. Supposedly they have magnetic tips. There you go. Let's take a look at it. You get one Phillips head and one slotted flathead. That is the model item number CMHT65089. These I got on Acme Tools, but they do sell them on Amazon. And a lot of the screwdrivers are on Amazon. They also offer a high-vis set. There's a 12-piece set of the regular screwdrivers, a 5-piece set of the high-vis, and so forth. You just got to look for them. I'm definitely going to put an affiliate link for these. I really wanted to start off with these because I love demolition screwdrivers because you never know when they could come in handy. So it says 20% stronger tips designed to maintain torque performance. Magnetized tips helps keep screws securely in place to reduce dropped or lost screws. Tip ID, size, and type markings on end of handle for quick and easy visibility. All right, let's see where these are made. Let's see. Oh, made in Taiwan, guys. There it is. Made in Taiwan. So these are definitely going to be a nice quality screwdriver. You're able to hammer on these, which we're going to do. We're going to put these to the test. There's the packaging. All right, so I'm going to open it up. All right, guys, so they're out of the package. This is what the Gen 2 bimaterial handles are going to look like. Let's compare these to Gen 1. So this is kind of be a comparable. These are not demolition, aka beaters screwdrivers. These are regular screwdrivers. But these are very nice. You know, I've used these. I've had them hanging on my little mini workbench on the pegboard for years. This is what I grabbed when I needed something like this big for the most part. But let's see, are these magnetic? Let's check and tell you guys the difference. Look, they're magnetic. I already knew they were magnetic, but yeah, they don't fit. This is a bigger Phillips. But yep, there it is. So you're going to get not as magnetic as like say the Klein stuff. But let's try the magnet on these guys. Alright. It says magnetic tips. Come on. Don't fail me. The new ones don't seem to have any magnetic tip on it. Let's see this one. Oh, this one's magnetic, guys. What's wrong? What's up with this? This one doesn't have any magnetism. Did it lose the magnetism? This could be a default, guys. Maybe the other ones that come, maybe this, I got a bad one, but it's got a decent grip on it though. I mean, it'll hold, but it doesn't seem to have the magnetic prowess of this Gen 1 style. This one's magnetic. I think maybe something might have happened along the way because this one seems to be magnetic, guys. Look at that. You know. Can this pick up too? not quite. So that's kind of a disappointment right there. But you know what? It's probably maybe a manufacturing error, like, or it lost its magnetism. You know, sometimes this stuff happens. You know, but that was a fail. If you look at the 2, it definitely looks way more ergonomic than the Gen 1, as far as like the handle's a little thinner. I kind of like that. It kind of tapers off in the back to this. I like, look at that. Look at the rubber grip. I'm telling you, Craftsman makes the best grips in the tool world, and they're continuing their dominance in that aspect with these. The good thing about these is, guys, is you can put a wrench on these, an open ended wrench, maybe a 12-point. It'd have to be a big wrench or an adjustable wrench, but you can do that with these. This is really nice, guys. It feels so nice in the hands. It's not, it doesn't feel, it's not a ball grip, guys, per se, but it does, the rubber grips on these just always feel good. So the Gen 1 feels good. This Gen 2 feels good. Actually, I like the feel on the Gen 2 better. Let's see. I just like that thinner handle on the Gen 2. And then look what they did, guys. So if you want to start a screw, they gave you this grip compared to this line. These lines, grooves here. They give you like almost like a rubber knurling. So if you need to start a screw, that's pretty cool. So let us put the screw in the wood block and see how this performs. We're gonna, even though this isn't magnetic, let's try it out. So let's put it in this screw. Pretty decent. I mean, it's like a standard screwdriver. There it is. It's standing up on its own, so it grips decently. Pretty good. It's a shame that the magnetism on this is either failed or maybe these don't come magnetic. It's, even though it says magnetic tip. Oh, see that? I let go and I almost drop it, and it actually, so that's a good grip on that. A little better than I thought. And that's your Phillips Type 2. Let's see what it says on the package, because I mean, it did say magnetized tips, but this one isn't magnetized like the Gen 1 is. So I think there might have been some kind of, like I said, maybe something happened where it might have crossed paths with the wrong thing and it lost its magnetism, whatever. But this one's magnetic, and this is the one that people are most likely gonna be using with this type of screwdriver. Actually, I got an idea. I want to try something out. So we beat the hell out of this screw. Let's check something out here. I gotta get my gloves on for this, because I ain't gonna be hitting these friggin' screws with the hammer and get all that shock vibration. Alright, so I got my gloves on, ready to hit this screw. Maybe we'll put some shape back into it. Probably not, because it is kind of like really split in there. Let's see what this is like. Look, we actually pushed this sucker right in. We definitely opened up that hole. Let's see what we did. I mean, this was already opened up a little bit, but I don't really see much of a difference. Probably because that screw's been worn down, really, guys. If you take a look at this is this got to be like a Phillips 3, and that's a Phillips 2. But it is what it is. Here is the slotted, and this is the one that people are going to want to use mostly anyway, because this is what we use them. We use them as pry bars. So we're going to actually use this as a pry bar. I'm going to show you. We're going to put the Beatdown on this. Alright. Alright, we got this piece of wood. let's see what this does to this piece of wood. Now we're going to hammer it. We're going to try to go through the wood and see how this works. Take the beating. Let's see. We're doing some damage here, but I don't know if I'm hitting it hard enough, whatever, but let's keep going. Oops, we're moving along. Let's go this way. Ah, look at that. We cracked it. Let's see if we got any damage to the tip. Look at that. Some scuff marks, but no damage to the tip. Let me try to wipe the scuff mark down. Little, that's not even this. That's like a scuffy scratch. I'm sure you can polish that off. But yeah, there we go. Very good. There's the cap, by the way. After I got a little bit of a beat down, you got a little bit of a indentation because I was smacking the crap out of it. But then I just decided to go ham on this thing. Now let's check out the magnetism. Look at that, guys. Still magnetic. Still good. Yeah, this is gonna be a definitely a go-to, guys. I can't wait to start using this on the reg. This is definitely a nice screwdriver. Use it as a slotted bit. This is pretty tough. You can feel. Let me get the original. The original one was magnetic too, by the way, guys. This is nice. Really nice. They're both very good. I mean, I like this one, but this is not a beater because it doesn't have the striking cap. Look at this. I mean, I can retire these. These are going to have to be donated. Probably give these to my son-in-law. But look at this, guys. This thing is a beast. There's a slight little bit more thickness on this one compared to the Gen 1. It definitely feels like this feels okay. This feels good enough as a screwdriver, but this feels you can tell that this is a little bit like a higher quality steel. I got, you know, they got the feel. I mean, this feels good, like what a screwdriver should feel like in this category, from this category and this price point. But this one definitely feels better. It feels solid and strong. You know what I mean? Look at the design, guys. Look at that shape compared to the original slotted. So this design, I like the design, the new one. They did a good job. Like I say, redesigning this. This is going to be in the rotation. You can feel like how smooth this is. It's nice. Very nice. And I only paid $10 on Acme Tools. But you can get this faster. I think it's the same price on Amazon. Very good. I'm actually impressed. Very nice. I mean, I got other brands of beaters that I use, but I definitely want to put this in the rotation, guys. I wish, you know, other brands would come out with something like this. Like I would love to see a Cobalt version of this, but they don't really have anything like this. But I like the Craftsman, dude. This is perfect, guys. All right. So I recommend these, except you got to make sure you get one with the magnetized Phillips bit. That's kind of a bummer. But I'm still going to keep it. I'm not going to exchange it, warranty exchange it. I mean, maybe in the future. I know Craftsman's really good about their warranties. You just got to go online. But overall, a great screwdriver. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Hit the bell for notifications. Hype the videos if you can. As always, have yourselves a good day, good night. And the CE Tool Den is out.